Alright, well here's the Aiwa Boombox, the new one that they've been taunting for the last 2 years that they've had overseas for quite a while, but not here in America. This was at the CES 2025 uh, show, but not much information was brought out there about it. I had to hunt like crazy to see whether they even had it at the show or not. But they said it would come out in the spring of 2025, and they did. Actually, it's the end of February here, and here it is. This comes in this box. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the box so you can see the actual box. All right, I was curious to see what it was gonna look like with the actual box, and it's actually pretty cool. It has some weight to it. It at least weighs about 15 pounds in the box. Anything on the side? Oh yeah, plenty of information there. Let's see how the back looks. Yeah, kind of looks like it's the same as the front. Anything on this side? Oh yeah, look at this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, look at the. They actually have some pictures. Oh, I mean, actually, none of these are their boom boxes. I don't think. Maybe someone else can tell. It looks like a Lasonic there. That's a Philips. Right there is a Philips. Let's see. It's kind of interesting. I would have figured they would have had more of their own. But yeah, down there that looks like a. This one, the red one, looks like a Sharp. That's a Sanyo. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this one looks like a GPX or something. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna cut to open it, get it out of the box. Okay, there it is in the plastic, and also came with the manual. It's actually a pretty decent sized manual. It says 40 watts. We'll see if there's some truth to that. Apparently, this is based off of one of Sharp's GF 575, I think. Oops. It's got a switch on. It says on AC and off. Interesting. Kind of like what Lasonic does with their radios. It shows Bluetooth. Got bass and extra bass. Playing from USB, playing from CD. You know, typical stuff. It's a nice manual, though. It's better than the usual folding manuals you get with these things. Anyway, I'm going to take it out of the plastic and everything. We'll take another look. Alright, there she is out of the plastic. There are videos out there of this radio, but it's from overseas, and unfortunately, not many English-speaking individuals have made a video on this. So, you know, you had to just guess at some of this stuff. It only has one mic input. We'll see what kind of LCD display that is, if it's a dot matrix, or if it's just a regular digital display. It's nice to see it, everything brand new. I think I'm one of the first ones in America to get one of these. It came up like just by luck. I happened to be on there probably the same time it went up on Amazon. So I've been wanting to get this one for a couple of years. And here it is in my hand. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, I'm going to plug it in and we'll see what you can do. Alright, well here's the back of the unit. It takes D-cell batteries, which was kind of weird because on the outside of the box and the one that came in with Amazon, it said lithium-ion battery inside, but it didn't come with a remote, so I don't know why they would have that listed. But here's some of the information. Wow, it says AC input 45 watts. That's pretty beefy. Takes 8 D-cell batteries. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Obviously, there was something. I don't know what that switch. There might have been a switch there or something. But it definitely has that feeling of a GF 575 on the back. And it's got some weight. It feels very solid. I gotta say that so far I'm pretty impressed. Alright, first impressions. These controls are nice and solid and smooth. No wiggling or anything like that. That definitely gives me some hope that these are, you know, it's a better build quality than most of the boom boxes that come out today. The volume, whoops, is detented, which is pretty cool. Let's see, the tuner. It's alright. This is interesting. Mechanism is like, I've never seen something like that before. That's pretty interesting. I don't have a CD. I know that's funny. I don't. I do have a cassette though, so I can at least check out the cassette. This is soft touch, or is soft opening. It does just flop open. Let's see if the cassette is where's the eject here? Oh, stop eject. It's still a little cold because I haven't let it warm up yet. But this is the inside. It is stereo. I'm not sure if it's a Tenascion deck yet. I'm going to be pretty much sure it's going to be. When I take it apart, I'll get a better idea whether it is or not. There's your information here, your extra bass, AM, FM, stereo, all your inputs. Down below, micro SD, USB, headphone. You have an echo button, interesting, or an echo control, and a mic volume, interesting. Here are all your controls for the CD player. All right, let me turn the volume down. Well, actually, it's detented, so I don't know if it's turned down. Let's fire it up and see what we get. There's Bluetooth. FM stereo. Wow, this is interesting. Let's see. Okay, now we're on tune. Alright, so it's obviously a digital display type. Yeah, it's analog.
Hurry into Macy's now, because you're not the only one ready to score amazing winter deals.
Alright, this is definitely a digital tuner. It's certainly not a analog tuner. I can tell that right away.
Yeah, I got it for free when I joined Cricket Nation. Sounds pretty great. At Cricket, anyone can get a new phone when they switch. With a high-quality camera, meaning more flattering selfies for all.
Okay, so it's controlled by the volume.
Them for all to see. Your friends, your family, your ex.
And, okay. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but let's see if the extra bass, if it comes up when I hit the extra bass with it. Oh yeah, there you go.
Dell Technologies
you get a bass
is
button.
celebrating with anniversary savings on their most popular tech for a limited time only. Save on select next-gen PCs.
Okay, not too bad.
16, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors and more.
Alright, that doesn't sound so bad. Alright, this switch here is kind of interesting. Say power off radio. Let's see if we can. So that's there, and this must be tape. Oh, that sounded ugly. Okay, you have a little S button for stereo. Cool.
Buffalo Bills, the Buffalo Sabres,
Let's see.
and Journey.
It does sound good though. When tuned in, it sounds good. All right, so I guess that goes below tape. Yeah, that switch is kind of iffy. All right, let's see how. Now I have just bought a new tape because everyone's probably sick and tired of Billy Idol, even though I never will be. So I got some REO. Let's see if I'm in the right direction. Yep. There you go. It says tape. Well, that's not good. Interesting. You know what? I can't believe this. But the tape is no good. That is something I've never seen before. Okay, I guess it is back to Billy Idol. I thought maybe the cassette was bad, but no. It's the tape. I just got that too, and I haven't even tried it yet. Oh, man. Bad feedback for that eBay member. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Some Billy Idol. That sounds good. It seems like a little fast. Alright, now I'm pretty sure there's no music search. No. It's weird that when you do any buttons on here, it will affect the unit powering up. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, it sounds okay. Doesn't have any Dolby or anything like that. But it takes a minute to get everything flowing. Sounds okay. Not much, no clicky noises or anything in there. I'm pretty sure it's a Tenation deck. But we'll have to find out when I take it apart. We'll see what's in there, I guarantee you. It's one of the next things I'm going to do. But so far, I mean, obviously I'm not going to check Bluetooth. I'm sure that works fine. I'm sure the CD player works fine if I had a CD. But anyway, I'm going to go to the next step because I'm curious. I want to see what it looks like internally. Alright, be back in a minute. Alright, we're inside. Here's the woofer. You can see that has a beefy magnet on it. I did pry this off, this foamy thing, because I want to see the wattage. And these are... Hold on one sec. These are 4 ohm, 15 watts. And the little guys down there you can't really see, but they're 4 ohms, 20 watts. Now these are glued in place, the tweeters, so I can't take that out without maybe damaging something. But the good news is you can see the chrome bits can be switched out. They are screwed down. So if you want to change the color of the grills or something like that, or make it your own, you can do that. There are 2 wires that come in, well 3. You got the antenna wire, 1 wire for the antenna, and then you have these 2 down here. One is AC in and one is DC in. And this is the back cover. And you can see that there's your transformer. And it has these base ports with pieces of cloth over them. It has some weight to it. That transformer is pretty beefy. I'd have to say it's like 2 or 3 pounds. Also, the cabinet itself is sealed. You can see where they put foam here, so that these cabinets for the speakers are sealed, so you can get more bass out of them. The tuner is about as meh as you can get. Circuitry doesn't look bad. Oh yeah, here's the switches for they're analog switches for switching between functions. But yeah, I mean, at least you can adjust the tape speed if you need to. And it has a typical Tenation flywheel on it. But yeah, I mean, what did we expect, right? But they do have some ferret beads on here to make so the signal doesn't get any hum or interference. That's pretty cool. And here's the amplifier. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I mean, it's no complaints here. They got a cap on the tweeter, so that's cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna throw it back together. Oh, and these are the screws. These are some beefy screws in there, and there's 12 of them in order to open this up. But you can see some of this is like, could have been done a little better here. Not perfect, but not bad either. I mean, I've seen worse. Also, the handle is nice and beefy. It's like a typical 80s handle, which is nice. But, I mean, it's clean. Obviously there's modern parts to it. And, it has the AM antenna there. But, not bad. It's certainly better than the Lasonics and other ones I've seen. More of the modern ones. I mean, honestly, I haven't seen one yet, but at least they're real 2-way speakers in there, which is nice. I mean, they're not lying like some of these do. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I just wanted to give you a look inside, see what you think. It sounds really good. I haven't cranked it, but I think it can do it, no problem. So they're not lying about the wattage. I mean, that's about what they're telling the truth. But yeah, I like it. I mean, it's certainly better than some of the modern ones I've seen, like the GPO or the Ion boxes that they have out there. This one's definitely better. I mean, it's $250 for this, so I think it's fair if you want cassette, CD, and all the old, AM and FM. Well, I didn't check AM bands, but I'm pretty sure they're working. I'll put that in the description if they are, because I know some people still love AM. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Finally get to see this, and I see that they sealed off the volume and the tuning on this side, but on this side they didn't seal it off, which is kind of weird for the bass and treble. Anyway, just noticing things. Alright, have a good day. Alright guys, after tearing her down, putting it back together, and trying to get better lighting here. Yeah, this thing sucks. I like it. If I was give it a 0 out of 10, 10 being awesome, 0 being crap, I'd give it a solid 8. If you add, I just tried Bluetooth. There is some hiss. If it's not at 0 and it's like 1 or 2 or 3, you're gonna hear some hiss. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's there. Okay, I mean, once you obviously add any volume to it when you're listening to music, you're not gonna hear it. And it does. I have a EQ, a separate EQ app that I use, and I pumped that bad boy on, and man, that bass was nice. So yeah, it definitely is not. I like it. I think it's built. This handle is way more sturdy than I would imagine it be. It's just like the old school handles. I got that nice chrome on there. These are nice chrome. The tweeter in there is a silk dome tweeter, and it's real, man. And I do plan on doing one thing to this, and I don't like no chrome dust caps. I gotta have. If you're gonna go old school, you gotta have the chrome dust caps. So I'm gonna put some of those bad boys on the woofers only, not on the silk dome, because there's nothing to put them on. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I really like it. I think it's well built. It's beefy. I mean, the transformers over on this side, and it does make it a little uneven. Like they should have put some kind of weights on this side. But it does have. It's solid. The plastic is really good. I mean, you could hear it. It sounds good. And it looks good, and it covers everything, man. The AM, FM, everything you're looking for in a boombox, it's basically got, except for my personal favorite, which is LED lights. I love those flashing LED lights on. Yeah, just like a moth. I'm like a human moth. But I think you guys won't be disappointed. I mean, yeah, it's $250, but I think it's worth it. I really do. I think you're definitely. I mean, I love these knobs are really nice. They're not those loosey goosey knobs you see on some of these cheaper units, or the ones that are built today. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to get one of these things, I highly recommend it. If you want something modern, anyway. I mean, we all love the old school ones. They're sitting behind me. I have quite a few of them. And yeah, let me show you one of them. This beauty I just got the other day. I haven't had a chance to screw around with it yet, but look at that. Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. Beautiful digital tuner GE. These are rare, and they're even more rare with everything working. And I mean, I'm going to take her apart and clean her up anyway, but yeah. And as you can see, I have other projects. And there's my beauty back there. The Japanese version of the 9191, and I colored the tweeters and woofer grills gold, and with the chrome, that's gonna look so good when it's done. I just got the parts I need to finish that off, and yeah, down here, look at that. You can see it. That is a Sharp GF8585 with the box. And she's almost 100% working. I tried so hard to get her 100%, but she's good enough where it's going to be good. But not only that, but it came with the original Sharp batteries from 1978. Isn't that crazy? Oh, and I have a Sony, the F10 with the soft touch cassette deck. Yeah, we've been playing around with that one too. Oh yeah, and look at this. You see that? Yep. There's the powerhouse. And not only that, but I have the box with that. And this thing is basically mint. And that's another one I'm going to get up and running. So I got some exciting projects coming up. And especially when I'm done with that Sharp GF 9191 or the 308 ST or SB from Japan, I'm so looking forward to making a video on that because that's gonna be my baby. I've owned a ton of boomboxes, but that bad boy there, that's gonna be my keeper. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been doing this for 15 years. I do it as a hobby. I don't do it for money. So my videos do ramble a little bit. I apologize for that, but I'm going to do better. And we also have another channel coming up that's going to be off-grid living. I'm going to link that in here at some point. That one we're going to take a lot more serious, you know, as a revenue stream. But I hope you enjoyed the video and have a good day.